Hello, beautiful hedgehogs. Today we're going to talk font licensing and do's and don'ts. So we've all been there. Have you ever found the perfect font for your brand, downloaded it for free, and just thought, amazing, we are good to go? But I want you just to take a step back. Just because it's free to download doesn't always mean that it's free to use however you want. So a lot of fonts that are available for free are only licensed for personal use. So this means if you use it for any type of business usage, you could be violating the copyright laws of this font. So I always advise that you try to stay safe as much as possible in this world. I like to go to Google Fonts. It's one of my favorite kind of untapped places to get fonts. Also, you will be able to tell pretty quickly. So let's look at Open Sans, for example. So Open Sans is probably one of the most common used web fonts just in existence. So if it's on Google Fonts, you can actually go and have a look at the licensing of it. So this will tell you what you can and can't use this for. So a lot of fonts that are on Google, it's generally, it's open slather. They are publicly available and website safe because Google offers them. Also too, you can always dig into open font licensing and read about all of it. So I encourage you to, get as much information as you can if you're thinking about using a font. And also if it is not a font that is a Google font, again, Google it, have a little bit of a look around. It should be fairly obvious whether or not it's on a less than on the up and up website or if it's on the original creator's website. And then the creator should have a very transparent structure on their licensing and what is and is not allowed and what you may or may not have to pay for. So Google Font is normally my starting place for any font journey. So let's also just pick another one just to see. So Oswald, let's jump into this one. So then jumping into licensing. So again, this one is open font licensed. They've made it available on GitHub. So GitHub is it's a nerdy receptacle where developers all over the world put their code and content for public consumption. So also if you do see this GitHub a GitHub link here, it's also fairly safe to assume the author is happy for general use. But if you ever are concerned and do have a retained legal counsel or a lawyer who is well-versed in this particular field of things, so copyright, if you have any worries, always just check it with them as well. So this is not to deter you. Please continue living your best font life, but just be savvy around if you are going to use things, especially for print, because that is obviously a lot harder to change after the fact. And also within your business assets, like your logos and that sort of thing, because again, that would be absolutely just so hard to change after the fact and get it down from everywhere. So much like when I spoke about images, font licensing, again, is just something that you need to think a little bit more deeply about. But do not stress. Just be savvy, follow the tips that I've kind of laid out in this video today, and you should be A-okay. So happy businessing.